Hello students, this is a continuity series of part second of Polity MCQ series. So it's specially designed for competitive exams like UPSC, SSC and other government exams. Each question will be followed by a shorter explanation, so make sure to watch till the end and test your knowledge. So let's start the video. Who administers the oath of office to the President of India? Option A, Chief Justice of India, Prime Minister, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Vice President. So the correct answer is option A, Chief Justice of India, because as per Article 60 of the Indian Constitution, the Chief Justice of India administers the oath of office to the newly elected president. And the next question is, which constitutional amendment lowered the voting age from 21 years to 18 years? So the option is 42nd Amendment, 61st Amendment, 44th Amendment, 52nd Amendment. So the correct answer is option B, 61st Amendment, because the 61st Amendment Act of 1988 lowered the voting age for Lok Sabha and Legislative Assembly elections from 21 years to 18 years. How many fundamental duties are mentioned in the Indian Constitution? 9, 10, 11 and 12. So the correct option is option C, 11. Originally there were 10 fundamental duties listed in the Constitution. The 86th Amendment Act of 2002 added the 11th duty, which is related to providing opportunities for education to children. So here's the next question. Which part of the Indian Constitution deals with Panchayati Raj institutions? Option A, Part 9th, Part 8th, Part 7th, Part 10th. So the correct option is Part 9th, because Part 9th of the Constitution, added by the 73rd Amendment Act of 1992, deals with the Panchayati Raj system in India. The concept of single citizenship in India is inspired by the Constitution of USA, Canada, UK or Australia. So the correct option is option C, UK. India follows the concept of single citizenship, meaning that all Indians are citizens of India only, irrespective of the state or territory they belong to. This concept is borrowed from the British system. The idea of concurrent list in the Indian Constitution is borrowed from the Constitution of which country? USA, Australia, Canada or Ireland? So the correct answer is option B, Australia. The concept of a concurrent list where both the union and state governments can make laws is borrowed from the Australian Constitution. Under which article can the President of India declare president rule in a state? Article 256, Article 352, Article 356 or Article 360? So the correct answer is option C, Article 356. President rule can be imposed in a state under Article 356 if the president, on receipt of a report from the governor, is satisfied that the governance in a state cannot be carried on in accordance with the Constitution. Who was the first woman governor of an Indian state? Sarojini Naidu, Indira Gandhi, Sucheta Kripalani, Pratibha Patil. So the correct option is option A, Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was the first woman governor of Indian state. She became the governor of Uttar Pradesh in 1947. Which of the following schedules of the Indian Constitution contains the list of official languages? 7th schedule, 8th schedule, 9th schedule, 10th schedule. So the correct option is option B, 8th schedule. The 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution lists the official languages recognized by the Indian Constitution. Currently, there are 22 languages in this schedule. Who presides over a joint sitting of both houses of parliament? Option A, Prime Minister, President, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Chairman of Rajya Sabha. So the correct option is Speaker of Lok Sabha. In case of a deadlock between the two houses of parliament on a bill, a joint sitting is called. And the Speaker of Lok Sabha presides over this joint sitting as per Article 108 of the Constitution. So that's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your fellow aspirants and subscribe to the channel for more such MCQ based videos. Stay tuned for the next part of this Polity MCQ series.